It's a panorama here from on top of the grade up to Chopaka Lake. Cool little snaky river down there. This is big country, up and down. Here's one of our Chopaka Lake residences. It's about a 3.5 foot rattlesnake. He's looking bro over pretty closely. You can see that rattle's not going yet, but he is not the least bit excited about Scott standing there looking at him. This is a nice fish. Took it right at the shoreline. I guess they're cruising the shoreline, picking stuff off. So I think that will be my technique here. One small issue, and that issue is I forgot my net. So this could be interesting. Dealing with this young guy. He's a nice fish. There he is right there. Now, let's see what I can do about getting him over here where I can release him. Slide him in. Slide him in right here. There he is right here. That is one gorgeous rainbow trout. Absolutely beautiful.
That one. Oh, yeah.
Oh, look at that, baby. Just get that thing right up there within 3-4 feet of the bank. Bang. And it's interesting, they're just cruising in that shallow water, picking them off. Oh, yeah. You know, they just come and take it right off the top. They take the fly readily. And they really kick it into high gear when they get hooked. What a gorgeous fish. Big red stripe. Sliding over this way. Like, get his head out of the water and keep it out so he can't dig in. I can bring him over. Here, there's this one. Kind of a spitting image of the other one. Looks like about a 17, 18-inch fish. Hooked up the first fish of the day. I'm up on Chopaka Lake, northern Washington, Cascade area. It is May 14th, 2014. This is the second day here. See in the background out there the hillside that I watch quite diligently, actually, because I've seen wolves up there. seen this morning I saw 3 deer, and there are bear in this area, and occasional grizzly, and occasional moose. So if you keep your eyes open, you might come up with some pretty good animal sightings. Now, getting back to fishing, here's the first fish of the day down there. Nice rainbow. Looks like about 13-14 inches. Here's our first fish of the day right here. Gorgeous. Beautiful little thing. So we got it on this morning, this little guy right here. Looks to me like a black widow spider. Well, the method that I'm using today that seems to be the most productive is just drifting slowly with the wind, just close enough inshore where you can cast and get your dry fly. Oh, you know, in 3 feet of water or less. The fish seem to be cruising the shoreline, picking off what they can, but they're in shallow water. So you just kind of move along, and you can see right out there are cattails and weed beds. You know, there's damselfly larvae in there. There's different types of mayflies and lots of midges. So there's plenty to eat right now. What I'm using is just a small, about size 18. Looks like it's a tied down caddis. Here we go. This is the first fish of the afternoon. Back over in the same area that I was this morning. And same technique, just drifting along with the wind and putting this thing as close to shore as possible. Let's bring him up, get his head up, and grab the. Here he is, first one of the afternoon. Just a gorgeous little rainbow trout. Well, I was caught with my pants down, sitting out here taking movies of the mountains, and just kind of drifting along and fish on. Trying some new things. My usual offerings for yesterday didn't make it, so I put on a small nymph. Apparently is what this fish took. Alright, let's see if we can get his head up. There we go. Okay, let's splash a little bit. Well, here's a guy that's very welcome. It's been quite some time since we had a fish. Anyway, see you later. Well, I've climbed a hill to the west of the campground here on Chopaka Lake. And this is a view of the lake from where I am. If you look off, way off to the east, you can see snow-capped mountains back there. not more than 5-6 miles here to the north is the Canadian border. So, you know, this is a very isolated spot. And this is the area that they call the Springs. It's up, I'd say, probably 1,000 feet higher than Chopaka Lake to the west of the campground. And what it is, it's basically an area where there's a bunch of aspen trees, and aspens only grow where there's a lot of water. As I walk around, you'll see that people have been here, carved their initials in these trees, and possibly some bears as well. There's an occasional grizzly up in this part of the world, so I'm being quite vigilant. Oh, they're down in the weeds. This one looks like it has a beautiful, it's just a beautiful rainbow trout. Let's get his head up, slide him in here. Oh boy, these things are slippery. There, look at that gorgeous thing. Well, this is what I've been getting them on. This little guy right here. This is what I've been getting them on. I'd say it's about a size 18. I'm going to roll back up, kind of start working my way back towards camp, although I'm quite a ways away. Well, trolling in, got a black ant on there with a, actually it's probably more like a black widow spider, and I'm just trolling this thing along, and bang, fish on. Kind of working my way back towards camp. I moved across the lake. Got right over a big tree log here, big snag, so try to move out a little bit. Yeah, these afternoon fish have been smaller than the morning fish were, no doubt about it. Alright, let's see if I can get this guy, get his head up, get him in the boat here. Just get him in the tube so we can release him. Get that head up. There we go. Slide him in there. Gorgeous fish. Exactly. One more to go. Once I got it out. Another long, a little long distance release.
Now what exactly that means, I don't know. During the summertime,